Hey, hi, hello. It's Allie and it's Thursday, which means you are watching the tea in your inbox, which is super awesome. Thanks for being here. If you haven't already, make sure you follow us on all of our social media. We are on Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter at BodyCandy. We are also bodycandy.com on Snapchat. And then we are facebook.com/bodycandybodyjewelry, youtube.com/bodycandybodyjewelry, and pinterest.com/bodycandy. So this week, we have a topic that I got the inspiration from. I received inspiration on during Facebook Live on Friday last week. So if you don't know, you're watching this email now. Tomorrow at 1 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, I will be on Facebook Live. I do that every single Friday. And not only do we look at jewelry, we talk about some new stuff, we talk about topics, people ask questions. We also give you the opportunity to win a year subscription to one of our monthly clubs, which is worth a lot of money. That's pretty cool. Over $600, I think. So super neat there. But yeah, while we were talking last week, I had somebody starting to ask me about belly piercings in relativity to your weight. And weight fluctuation. So you guys, y'all, if you've been around for a while, know that I am all about everybody being different, and I think piercings look amazing on everybody, and I think that it adds to see people of different shapes and sizes and how they adorn themselves. Like, I just think that's so cool. So I am not here for body shaming. I'm not into that. But I wanted to give you some feedback. So what I had done when this topic came up was I kind of, I gave my little body positivity blurby. And then I said, hey, everybody in the room, do we have anybody that maybe experiences extreme weight gain, extreme weight loss, and has a belly ring and knows how it affected them? And I also explained I fluctuate in weight kind of regularly, and it's not just the tiniest bit. Like, I'm not one of those people that goes through like, oh, I gain 5 pounds here and then I lose it. Like, no, during my snack season, I'm like one weight and then I lose like 30 pounds when I'm being serious. So I definitely fluctuate a lot. I don't have any issues with my belly ring in that time. I do notice my belly ring sit differently, or the style that I'm wearing, maybe I like how certain things look better at different sizes, but that's a personal preference. That's not anything to do with like the more exact science behind everything. But I did have a lot of people email me in their experience with it. So I'm just gonna explain some of that, just so you can, I always try to give everybody a rounded view of how differently things can affect people. So Nicole messaged me and said, I got my belly button pierced at 15, which I also did. It was adorable, never gave me any issues. At 16, I lost a lot of weight and a small sag happened that no amount of working out could fix. I'm now 30 and I've lost over 50 pounds. And though I'm now slim, my belly button piercing hangs and has sagged a lot. It survived 3 pregnancies without much of an issue, but it didn't survive weight gain and loss. Sorry, the words are behind my phone. I know 7 other women who also had that happen, but 2 of them didn't have a problem. So there's a little bit of a ratio there. Nicole said, I still wear a small ring, light ring in it today, but I can't get away with anything dangle because it just pulls it right down and creates a lot of irritation and pain. I hope that helps. So thank you for that feedback, Nicole. I appreciate that. Let me see here. Our friend Stephanie messaged in and said, I experienced weight gain and weight loss. I had a baby. I kept the same ring in the whole time, which is not always something that people can do. That's pretty cool. I saw no change in my piercing, but everybody's body reacts differently to piercings, and bodies and hormones change. So that's true. That's true. Thanks, Stephanie. So Stephanie had a baby and didn't even have to change her jewelry. If you do have pregnancy and you are looking for a larger belly ring to make sure you have the room that you need, we do have pregnancy belly rings. They are bioplast and they're a little bit extra long. They can be cut down to a custom size if you need them a little bit shorter, but they're a lot more comfortable and give you that like extra wiggle room while you're carrying your little baby. Let me see. We had someone say, I used to do a lot of crunches, working out, etc. with my navel piercing in, and it did definitely stretch out the piercing itself. It wasn't super noticeable until I took it out. So that's another thing. That's another thing to note. Is it probably Gabriella. I was like, oh, why can't Gabrielle? I'm interested, Gabri. I used to do a lot of crunches working out. So big workout person. And that's an example of maybe you want to take out your belly piercing when you're working out if it's extremely healed and you know that you can do that. Or maybe that's another time where you're going to want to find something a little bit more comfortable. I'm not sure. Everyone's body is different, so you are going to see some differences in the experience itself. I think that might have been the last little bit of feedback I got on that, but I did want to click through my email and read them to you super quickly and just announce or discuss that this is a problem that some people deal with. I know a lot of times in normal life, but especially with modifications, you're always looking to see what other people are doing, what other people are experiencing. It's so different for everybody. Just there are so many different factors, and some of it is just your body, which you can't change anything about that on like a cellular level, so little microcellular level. Some people are prone to scarring, some people aren't, things like that. So take it with a grain of salt. Always keep an eye on your own piercing. If you think that you are having a problem or you think that you could potentially have an issue later, please don't be afraid to contact your piercer. They should be somebody you trust. You let them stab you with a needle, okay? And if you don't, you should be contacting an APP piercer if you're lucky enough to live near one. If not, it's one of those things I always recommend to people that they at least maybe attempt to reach out to one. A lot of times people are going to tell you they can't assist you unless they see you in person, but at the same time, I would rather direct you to try to talk to an APP piercer as opposed to going to somebody that's maybe less knowledgeable and might give you the wrong advice. So yeah, that's my little thinking out loud kind of conversation with everybody today. Hope you had a good time. I will be on Facebook Live tomorrow at 1 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, so make sure you come say hello. Have an awesome week.